We are now on episode 5 of Moon Knight. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I finally got a new mic, so I hope the audio sounds a lot better now. Anyways, we last ended off with Mark and Steven ending up in a mental institute. So I hope this episode answers a lot of questions. And let's hop into it.
It's all your fault!
Who was that?
Your brain is a pendulum swinging between a very difficult reality.
You're not a doctor.
I feel real.
How did you get here?
I took the bus, like I always do. Rhinoceros and
Hippopotamus.
you're right. You're right. It was a hippopotamus. Sense or nonsense?
Well, anything is possible in the MCU.
Nonsense.
This hippo could break down the walls between you and Steven, and we might finally understand.
I feel like that's foreshadowing. What happened to his nose?
I mean, they must pay you a lot of money in this place.
You know
You're
what?
really good. I tell you what, I feel like $1 million. Never felt so good. I'm gonna see myself.
Did his accent change?
I am not your enemy. Wow, these minutes are really amazing.
I'm afraid you're actually quite dead.
I'm sorry, what? Yes, Mark, I think she's right. I think we died.
Duat, the Egyptian underworld.
This is the afterlife. The afterlife.
An afterlife, not the afterlife. You may perceive this realm as something more easily recognizable to you. A psych ward's a first for me.
Because we're insane.
I mean, yes.
You're outside of my body now. And now the afterlife.
Sorry.
We go through here, there's gonna be a
Mark.
bunch of patients, and there's Crawley, probably about to yell, bingo! Oh my God!
I was not expecting that.
Where did you say we're going? We're sending to our route.
If your heart's balanced in life, then you will spend eternity in paradise.
Then a soul is permitted to pass into the field of reeds.
What if they don't balance?
You get thrown overboard. Whee! Fingers crossed for you guys, hey?
Why is it doing that? Why is it moving like that?
I don't know. It's the hearts. They aren't full.
So does that
Like
mean
they
there's
still
another
incomplete.
heart?
This boat contains all of a life's memories. Get in there and show each other the truth. Balance your scales before we arrive at the field of reeds.
So could they be hiding a third personality?
And like help each other uncover whatever it is that we're hiding, apparently.
Steven, I don't know about you, but my memories are a frickin' mess.
So now what's the stuff happening in the doctor's office?
Do you remember this? Just a creepy calf filled with dead bodies. That's all it is. What, do you know these people? You killed all of them?
They were criminals, murderers, predators, the worst of the worst. Can't you wanted them punished?
And you remember each person?
You tried taking a life.
Do you see this? Look. The scales are slowing down. It's working.
You go next to her.
Who's that?
It's always a small kid.
Why is there a child in a room filled with people that you've killed?
Don't go near him.
Man, hold on there.
Come on, now wait, Steven! Open the door!
Mom?
Who's ready? Who's hungry? Check out my drawing. He drew the fish with only one fin.
Mark, be nice to your little
The
brother.
goldfish!
Keep an eye on your brother, okay? Later, skaters.
So is this finally the origin story we're getting for his character?
Can you hear that, Dr. Grant? I sure do, Rosa.
Dr. Grant.
It'll be fine. Don't be a baby.
Our socks on a wet floor.
The water's rising way too fast! You've got to get out of here! Steven! Get back here! Where are you? I hear you, Mark! It's just a memory. It's just a memory.
Hey, Steven.
What are you doing here? You were supposed to keep him safe?
Steven, let's go.
This is all your fault!
Stop! Wendy? Wendy, come on, please.
She's not coming.
just you and I this year.
Stephen!
You were always jealous of him.
Stephen! What happened in that room, Mark? Why are you remembering her like that? It's not what she was like.
Son, please come inside. She will get help.
Dad? Please. It's enough, Stephen. Off me! Where the hell are we now? Harrow said you were a mercenary.
Turns out going AWOL in a fugue state gets you discharged from the military. So I went work for hire for my old CO Bushman. Called for no witnesses, and I couldn't live with that.
Is that Dr. O'Fooley? What
So this
happened
is
to
the
you?
night that he met Khonshu.
What a waste. I am the god Khonshu, in search of a warrior, to be my final word against the evildoers. Do you want death? Or do you want life? You are a worthy candidate to serve me during this time. Do you swear to protect the travelers of the night?
He was manipulating you from the start.
No, I kept us alive. Or it was just a way for me to keep being what I've always been.
Why does every superhero have a awful childhood?
Rise and live again as my Moon Knight.
He said it.
Unbalanced souls are being judged and condemned to the sands before their time. Even if I could send you back over there, you'd just be returning to a body with a bullet in it. Are you sure you want to be with Khonshu again?
That's the way it's gotta be.
Please, Tawera, you have to help us. Please. Look, we don't have to go back through it all again. We can just talk. Right now, I'll tell you everything. Don't make us go there again. It's not worth it. If Layla dies, that's on your head.
I am just as confused as you, Mark.
Did you inject me with something?
We can't involuntarily sedate patients. Not these days. Huh? I mean, not unless absolutely necessary.
What happened to his nose bandage?
You're gonna have to open up to Stephen. There can be no progress without understanding.
It's not my mum. Look at the state of this place.
No.
Mark, open the door right now!
Stephen Grant has no fear. You made me up.
To listen.
I want to see what she did. I want to see what she did. All this time I thought I was the original. Well, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? But you've gotten to live thinking that she loved you, that she was kind, that she's still alive. She's alive. I speak to her every day. What are you talking about? No, this is all wrong.
Stephen, I'm sorry.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Stephen,
What is this? Is this some kind of test? Are you my doctor?
I'm here to help.
Dr. Harrow. Well, you've really gone up in the world, haven't you?
I was beginning to worry we might never speak again. And what do you feel that he lied to you about?
Who? Nosy? You say that again. My mother is alive. You say that again, I will freak out. I promise.
I must be mistaken.
I can't get over how brilliant Oscar Isaac's performance is.
Would you like to speak to your mother?
My mother's dead.
It's such a shame.
What? No, I know I did it again, but I don't know. I'm looking down a street.
This was the moment our lives started bleeding into each other.
Come on, hurry!
Our journey's come to an end.
Means I've got this too.
Yes.
Wait! Steven! Run! Wait! Run! Keep coming! Steven!
No.
Stop the boat!
That's not fair. So does that confirm that he's dead now? I cannot believe that Marvel just did that. This whole show started off with Steven and I was getting so invested and I started to like the character of Steven so much, and then they kill him. If anything, I would have preferred if it was Mark that fell over. Not that I don't, like Mark, but I mean, isn't the whole character of Moon Knight based on the premise that he has two personalities? So like, he can't be dead. There's still one episode left, and I assume it's going to end with a big CGI fight between Moon Knight and Harrow or Amit. I am really glad though that we did get this episode, because I feel like it was the episode that we needed to find out how it all started, who existed first, and how their lives kind of got to where it is now, and the whole origin of what happened with Moon Knight.
As my fist of vengeance, as my Moon Knight.
Not to mention the fact that, Marvel even tackled some serious issues like child abuse and abuse of parents.
What, you want to remember the truth? That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? That made your life a living hell?
Okay, so I know I've said this for basically every reaction that I've done to every episode, but I really can't ignore the fact that Oscar Isaac does such a phenomenal job in this role. His character is just like the way he portrays the characters, it's brilliant. It's so good.
No, you can't! I won't do it! I won't do it! You can't make me! You can't make me!
He really nailed this role, and when you think about it, this whole episode was just him acting with himself, which is crazy. So I'm really excited to see what the MCU does with him in the future. So those are my thoughts on episode 5 of Moon Knight. If there's anything else that I should have spoken about that I didn't speak about, then please leave that in the comments. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to react to and share my thoughts on, then please let me know. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.